Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the closing ceremony of the first ever online MUN at NIA. To begin, let's call on our Secretary General to deliver her speech.
I'd like to congratulate all of you for participating in this online conference. I am proud to see so many young individuals working together to achieve Sustainable Development Goal 12, responsible consumption and production, which is also the theme of this year's conference. My heart is overflowing with gratitude as the large percentage of the youth actively rose their placard in order to ask a POI or to deliver a speech. Participate in a very challenging and stimulating event. That is exactly what determines the success of this conference. Although I am extremely proud of the success of this conference, I'd like to dedicate a few moments about failure. Success does not come without failure. I myself experienced this. I could not ever forget my first and second conferences and how I stuttered throughout. I remembered going home, doubting myself, constantly thinking of giving up. It was my failure, my self-doubt that I had to surmount, that has led me to become who I am today. A prime example of how multiple failures lead to overwhelming success. My fear from within conquered my heart, but my determination conquered my heart. To those of you who are terrified to speak, there's always room for improvement. Do not ever hesitate to use your voice for the benefit of the society. Be brave. Conquer that fear from within. I promise that once you've conquered that fear, you will feel relieved that you have contributed to change. And to those of you who excelled, become leaders, lead the youth, and lead your fellow delegates. Contribute to lend a helping hand. Your voice is as essential as theirs. Firstly, I'd like to thank the chairs for becoming my inspiration to strive for the better, and for also becoming an inspiration to these students. I am extremely privileged to have you join the team for the past days. I'd like to extend my gratitude to those behind the research report. For that, we will be sending you all a certificate of appreciation for spending countless hours on writing them. I'd like to thank the speakers, Ms. Fatima El Mahdi of Thailand, Qatar, and Ms. Annabella Borjas, who is a member of the Portuguese Environment Agency. Their work and their voices have inspired us to become initiative and become successful leaders of tomorrow. I'd also like to extend a warm thank you to everyone behind the success of this conference. To my Deputy Secretary General, Princess Agbozo, who is as reliable as ever, who would listen to my random rants whenever I doubted my own capabilities. Thank you for being there whenever I and the team needed you. To Elizabeth, the ever hardworking and dedicated person who set the Discord server, who attended the meetings and who constantly inputted suggestions to make this successful. Thank you. To the sole member of the marketing team, Kritsada, and to the twins who led the press team, Zane and Lean, this wouldn't have taken place if it weren't for you. To the MUN directors, Ms. Sarah and Ms. Monica, thank you for being our guiding light throughout the process, for entrusting me this great opportunity to lead and to initiate young minds. Thank you for not doubting in me. Words are not enough to express how thankful I am to become the beacon of opportunity to the youth. I know that what we are facing right now has taken a toll on our well-being physically and mentally, and I want you all to see this pandemic with a silver lining, to see this as an opportunity to become a better individual. And you have done exactly that the moment you decided to participate in today's conference. Thank you for taking part in the first ever online MUN at NIA, and I can't wait to see all of you become the catalyst to global change.
Thank you so much, Johanna, for that wonderful speech. Let's now welcome the students of NIA to perform another wonderful performance.
Pushing all the sadness away, bringing back the happiness here on earth.
The success of any mega event is determined by the inspiring presence of our great personality, who lends a charisma to the occasion. We are extremely privileged to extend a hearty welcome to our guest, Ms. Annabella Borjas, who will speak about her work as a member of the Portuguese Environment Agency.
Hi, I'm very pleased to be part of this important conference. My name is Annabella Borges. I'm Portuguese and I've been working for the Portuguese Environment Agency for 22 years. I can say that besides a more general intervention in other environmental areas, the main focus of my work was on waste management and now, for the last 8 years, on chemicals. My main task is to represent my country in European Union fora at a technical and political level. When I accept this kind of invitation, I was wondering on how to talk on sustainability in a more technical way. But I immediately understood that it would not be the message that I really wanted to send to you. The fact is that besides continuous innovation, sustainability should not be considered as an emergent issue. We already know where the main impacts come from and how to technically tackle them, and valuable information on sustainability was already available in this conference, besides the one that you can find in other equally four important fora, or in national, international, or European plans, roadmaps, legislation addressing this broad issue. Scientists try to push our attention for these matters for so long, and innovative research and development is undergoing all the time. So the only and great difference we face now is that it has turned into an urgent issue. There is no other way than to focus at all levels and in all perspectives on saving our planet. So the point is why we still have sustainability issues if their origin is already acknowledged and we already know at a certain extent the way to address them. Because you already know that natural resources are not unlimited and that promoting reuse and waste recycling and preventing waste production are activities that contribute for guaranteeing their sustainable use. And you already know that oceans are full of plastics, that climate change and global warming can be minimized by using alternative fossil fuels. And also that we have to move towards a non-toxic environment, among others by means of banning or restricting the use of dangerous substances. So we need much more than information. We need more action. We need more influence, more negotiation power, more strength, more solutions, less individual interest, and the contribution of all of us, especially of you. And in this sense, you can effectively contribute in a significant way to a more sustainable world as the young generation who, in one hand, is already feeling the negative impacts of our long-term pollutant activities, and in another hand, as the generation who have in the near future the important role of putting in practice the measures and requirements that were already planned, and also to deeply reflect on additional and more ambitious targets, aiming at reversing all the damage already in place and promoting sustainability for the next generation. So first, as consumers, when shopping products or services, you can select those that were manufactured with non-toxic substances, that were packaged with lighter and thicker packaging, or even consume less. The easiest way to cut back on greenhouse gas emissions is simply to buy less stuff. Second, you can use your voice to promote awareness. Use the right speech, spread your words, put it in the politics agenda, find the right partners. Third, as future leaders of our companies, you will be responsible for your own production. So put sustainability as a top priority along financial profit. And take advantage of what managing a sustainable company can bring to you. Fourth, as the future decision makers at the political level, by showing the producers that they can choose either to innovate and to manufacture their products in a sustainable way or to become obsolete with no room in the markets. So you can also influence other country leaders by proposing global solutions, taking care of the partner specificities and concerns. You can also influence citizens. And last but not least, by being critical thinkers and solution seekers. But based on my experience, the key message that I would like to leave to you is that human health, environment, economics, and social issues, they all live together side by side, and that all the decisions on each of these issues impacts directly or indirectly the others. So I can tell you that the most difficult challenge I face every day in my work is trying to keep this balance on the decisions to be taken. The perfect solutions are those that protect human health and the environment along sustainable pathways. At the same time, that creates new opportunities, that stimulates the economy, assuring no loss of jobs or even increasing the employment rates. And that's the real challenge. So I close this conference by thanking all the organizers, the speakers, and all the participants, and wishing you all the best. Thank you.
With NIA hosting its first ever online MUN, we were able to learn a lot of things, and I hope this conference paves the way for all the delegates and every other person involved with us in this glorious event to learn something new too. First off, a big thank you to our MUN directors, Ms. Sara De Paula and Ms. Monica Nogar, who have helped us through thick and thin. Thank you so much for helping us at each and every step, and especially guiding us. Can we please have a big round of applause?
Words won't be able to thank our MUN team enough. From admins, press, student officers, and obviously to you delegates, who are also worthy of a big round of applause. Thank you so much for being part of online MUN at NIA. Let's now have the choir group for another great performance.
You came to us, invisible and small, to teach the greatest lesson of all. No need for war, no guns, nor blood. Strongest weapons, kindness in your heart. To think like Pythons we must strive, and always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. However everything might feel insane, remember that I can't see you, I can't touch you, still my heart is full with you. We are heroes, we are strong, to save the world from the fire we born. Soon it's over, do not bother, at last we'll all embrace each other. In some years' time, when kids are grown, they will look back to the grim day gone. We keep complaining time flies fast, so now we have a time at last. When mom and dad found time to play, to build that treehouse on a sunny day, to read that book, to write that song. Not all is bad, not all is pain. So remember that I can't see you, I can't touch you, still my heart is full with you. We are heroes, we are strong, to save the world my heart is full with you. We are heroes, we are strong, to save the world from the far reborn. Soon it's over, do not bother. At last we'll all embrace each other. I can't see you, I can't touch you, still my heart is full with you. We are heroes, we are strong, to save the world from the far reborn. Soon it's over, do not bother. At last we'll all embrace each other. Soon it's over, do not bother. At last we'll all embrace each other. Soon it's over, do not bother. At last we'll all embrace each other. Soon it's over, do not bother. At last we'll all embrace each other. Soon it's over, do not bother.
Before we end, let's take a look at the post-conference video made by our press team.
This is online MUN at NIA.
To jest online MUN at NIA.
Isto é online MUN at NIA.
Kotse NIA online MUN.
Ini online MUN at NIA.
Ito ang MUN at NIA.
Energy online MUN at NIA.
ये है NIA की MUN.
Hello, my name is Priscilla. I am the head chair for the Committee General Assembly 3. In this conference, our topics were the issue of new marketing practices and the changing media landscapes for cultural and social norm change, as well as the question of safety regulations due to climate change enhancing natural disasters. The conference was very successful. There were a lot of heated debates in the committee. A lot of the delegates were very passionate about what they were speaking about, making the debate time very interesting, and there was not a single dull moment in the conference.
Hi, my name is Akshita Manda. I'm the Deputy Chair of the Special Committee at the Online MUN NIA this year, and chairing the Special Committee has been really fun, and seeing all the delegates debating on those two issues of plastic removal and deforestation has been really interesting.
Hello everyone, welcome to MUN NIA. I am Miriam, the Deputy Chair of Security Council, and today in our committee we're going to be discussing about two issues, which are the fatal conflict in Yemen and the situation of the Houthi rebels, as well as the prevention of the cyber-terrorism and the espionage. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is having a fruitful debate in their committee sessions, and I wish everyone is doing well and safe. Thank you.
So to the chairs, to the admins, to the delegates, and to the executive team, to the MUN directors, to everyone who made this conference successful, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next year, and bye-bye.
Once again, we cannot thank you enough for being a part of online MUN at NIA. It was our pleasure to have you here. This doesn't go without saying that we have one of the most hardworking teams, and we are really grateful for you.
Like Elizabeth said, it is delightful to have you join and be part of online MUN at NIA. Just like us, I hope you made exciting and beautiful memories. We would also like to thank those behind the research reports once again. For that, we will be sending you all a certificate of appreciation for spending countless of hours on writing the research report.
Like all good things, it is now time to say goodbye. Until then, I hope to see everyone next year. I now announce online MUN at NIA officially closed. Delegates' certificates will be emailed to you within the week. You may now leave the voice channel.